Anyways, welcome to the podcast. It's not gonna be a long one today because we don't have any cards to cover until Monday. If we're off, I'll be at for race. So I get last year's vlog. If you want to help with the cause, right here you can scan QR code on the top right of your screen. Obviously, you just watch it provide. I won't see the donation, but it just thank you in advance. I mean, after all, this is Mo Sports Podcasts. We'll get to Mo Sports eventually, but I should say remote gets to Mo Sports. It's our Around Sports podcast. It's all right. It's been a fun World Cup so far. We're gonna cover the first U.S. match. I mean, we'll talk F1, we'll talk NASCAR, but all right. Obviously, we've already had our first group stage. Oh, excuse me, match. Can't show the highlights or else FIFA will nuke the VOD. Give me one second. Oh, that was insane. Wasn't expecting 4-1 win. I was expecting a win. I still think uh, after watching them late that night, it's Australia, US is going to decide the group. I did not see a 4-1 win coming. I did see a win coming. I did not see a 4-1 win coming. But anyways, let's talk about it. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right, timeline. All right, so it started out with an own goal to put the good guys up 1-0. So, excuse me. Juan was the first booking of the match. And then in the 31st minute, it was 2-0 USA. And stoppage time for the first half. Malcolm got his brace to make it 3-0. But obviously halftime happened. Some subs. Oh, excuse me. Haha, that's not wonderful. Paraguay got another yellow. Tyler Adams got the first yellow for the United States. Yellow card, I should say. More subs, yummy. I wish it was that sub. But 3-1. That may come back to hurt us Friday. Because we're all sure we played. I'm still thinking about a score prediction, but um I just have a feeling that this next group stage is gonna next match is describe decipher group, and then about in late in the match, USA made up for what 90+7. And 4-1 was the final after that. So decent match. I enjoyed it. Good. I think the team built some chemistry over the friendlies, which it's obviously the goal, but you know. Like I said, will that excuse me. Brace or not brace. Will that shot up clean sheet loss come back to haunt us? I don't know. I mean, obviously we leave a group, but by only one goal. Australia won their match 2-0. So it goes us, Australia. Wait. I'll put Turkey loss, I believe. No, that's right. Turkey only has a -2 goal differential versus -3. I can't math, guys. Guys, I can't math. Apparently, math is really hard. See me look at my phone, make sure you check for radar, but I know it's early, but the advancing for place teams would be Qatar, Brazil, the Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, Colombia, Ghana. I like how some of these Group K and L have it just starting like in under an hour. England kicks off their World Cup campaign. Oh, I don't think it's going home, but I think they're getting third place. In case you weren't here last time. Could that mean I jinxed it and football's coming home? Does that mean I've jinxed France? We'll find out on July 19th, which is also an IndyCar race. Like the IndyCar race, you get the World Cup final, then you get a Nashville race at Nashville. So it's gonna be a fun day for me because two of my favorite sports on the same day. All right, but back to what I was saying about the US. Good match. Still hoping that excuse me. Excuse me again. That I felt Pope coming. Gold does come back to haunt us, and yeah, no. Cost us a group. I think A maybe a easier pathway than B, or for a second, because anyways, you know what I meant. All right, this is actually since this is a motorsports podcast, I do love talking about sports, but at heart, this is a love hunter. You're a good kitty. This is a motorsports podcast, so let's talk some Formula One. Which, while I'm scrolling down for the tweet, the lap by lap tweet, it was kind of stupid that you could appeal a race that happened so long ago. The appeal process should, well, they should also take so long to review it. They should have it reviewed by the Tuesday of the following Tuesday. Like And now we got teams appealing for appeal, which is insane if you ask me. Yeah, F1's been doing a lot, especially since it was Hamilton's first win for Ferrari, which I knew Ferrari had a car for a podium. And then I saw him qualify second. I was like, oh, son of a gun, he may actually win this race. And he did. I am so glad Ferrari did it. Ferrari versus strategy. I even said on one of the Discords I'm in for one of the streamers I watch how Ferrari screw over Lewis. That's how little trust I have for Ferrari's strategy department. Like, it's insane how little trust I have for that strategy department. Oh, man. I can't blame him wanting to tweet a lot about it because Lewis Hamilton added to his win tally 106 as the most winning driver in Formula One history. Obviously, okay, there is a little chart. Let's go on ad break if you're watching on Twitch. We're watching VOD versus Systematic. Well, not about to 9 minutes away. But anyways, he started with McLaren. I scrolled past that. It shows the majority of his wins, I believe, came from Mercedes. It's funny how I think Schumacher both Lewis got their first win at Barcelona, which is a fun track. I don't know why we're rotating it with Spa. I don't know what Spa is like going to be every year. It's like not doing for 8500 every year. Yes. Oh, yeah, 84 first wins came from Mercedes. Obviously, one of Ferrari, McLaren, 21. 21, but yeah, it was a fun race. I was watching it on my way to church. All right, it's what I saw because I watched most of a majority of his wins, including their Turkish Grand Prix back when COVID screwed everything up. It was worth getting up 5 a.m. for. But all right, let's do at first it was the lights on away we got. That's always how we start for a race, obviously. Excuse me. So George Russell actually got off to a really good start. Let's just pull up a screenshot of it. I'm sure screenshots from the tweet won't give me trouble. Hopefully not. But you can see George had a decent lead off of Hamilton. It's very easy to tell it's Hamilton because he has that bright yellow helmet. I believe that's a clear back fair. No, it's not. It's Norris. That's right. Since cars go so fast, even with a halo, you can still see their helmets, which is probably why Lewis has a very bright yellow helmet, so you can very clearly see his in the car, and he has the yellow TV box. It's that way you can tell drivers apart. Hadjar had a slow start, but as you can see by this tweet, he was making spots up. And he made it by lap 7 of 66. He made it to P11. And Leclerc was having a good race. He made it to P6. I kind of questioned the start of hard. It's soft, excuse me. But Lewis obviously went to a brand new set of hearts. You can tell by look how shiny they are. It's awesome. So it was probably one of the best pets I've seen for every half all season. And then Russell had to respond immediately, obviously. Because you know. Before Lewis just drove away, they were fighting for the win. And then Leclerc was leading, but he hadn't pitted yet, so it's pit Leclerc at lap 15. Leclerc, Hajar, Lindblad, Bad Even, Berman, Bortoletto. Then Alonso. Then Hajar got into a point after his poor start, so gotta give him some credit for that. And then Lando was off a charge. By lap 26, the gap was only 1.8 seconds. Lewis came in for a set of mediums. Brand new. George Russell, I think George Russell got screwed over by Bono and stuff. Wait, or is Bono for Antonelli? Bono's for Antonelli, what am I thinking? Yeah, see, unfortunately, Kimi was pushing too hard, almost got a penalty for leaving the track and getting an advantage. I think, obviously, meantime, were a good call because he made it to P4. You know, it was top 34, but I thought we were gonna have like a Mercedes 1-2. I was upsetting spaghetti. Well, not really. It was just hoping Angelina would win for my prediction. And then Lewis took the lead on lap 37. Wait, oh no, sorry, he took lap 38. And then we had our first treasure safety car for race because Alonso's car decided I don't want to work anymore. So that was out for a bit. Excuse me, Ferrari. I don't know how Ferrari managed this because you know Ferrari's usually like horrible with her pit stops, but if they somehow managed to pull off the leads. Well, what would eventually? No, it was a lead. So, it's also doing with your safety car. Straight mode is disabled. So, and then he had an 8.7-second lead. I don't know if and Lando was kind of being a little snitch, like, oh, he went off track. Yeah. Excuse me. And then obviously Lewis was driver of the day. Kimi got passed eventually. A lap 61.66. And then Kimi's car broke down. What's your safety car? I honestly thought I was going to have a full safety car for a second, which probably with any race had safety car. So I was like, yeah, in reverse. Because Lewis was still leading. Oh, whoops! I forgot what driver it was. And then Leclerc's car decided and wanted to break down too. So that was annoying. Like, I was hoping that Ferrari could get double points, but it didn't. Let me take some meds real quick. We'll be right back. Mm-hmm. All right. We are back to watch a little NASCAR highlights, but I'll make my future predictions portion, and I'll be sorry for that. I'm gonna wait um a second. But while we're before we do NASCAR highlights, so I think it's insane that spoilers want to hire Mike Babcock. Like, so recently he resigned from Blue Jackets, and this residential PA is like, what the hell are you thinking? So, like I said, if you're watching something for VOD, makes sense. But if you're watching this live, you obviously didn't hear that, so we're gonna yap about it. Awesome. Oh, they released a brand new day trailer for only 45 minutes ago. A brand new day trailer. Law. Anyways, welcome back from Bad Break. So, yeah.
Of Pocono. It's a great place for a race. So unpredictable here.
The new Chevrolet body, they're starting to extract the speed.
I mean, obviously, you're going to watch the NASCAR highlights, so. Then do feature prediction portion, and then we'll be done. Because it's going to be, it was a bit short of podcast because I'll watch England match. Maybe stream for some friends.
Big move by Reddick around the top.
Top.
Get on the outside of this 12 car Blaney. Stays out of
Why we move a race? Because I don't think we've got it in if he did it.
4 or 5 spots right there, just taking that third groove around the top. Trying to get more here. Going 3 wide into the tunnel turn around the outside of Byron.
And I don't think Byron knew he was there. We'll see if they get it cleaned out. Reddick will choose to lift, get back in line.
up front, we have the 7 to the outside of Hamlin. Hamlin almost just protecting the bottom, allowing the 7 to have that top line into that flat turn 3 that Trevor talked about in the pre-race.
Make note of this. Larson inside lane gets the race lead lap 1.
Yeah, absolutely good organization on that inside lane. I think Denny's going to lose second place right here to Suarez. Suarez using the momentum. Maybe not Reddick, who was 3 wide around the top in front of the 5. That could become a
lead. One to go on the stage, presented by Credit One Bank.
Unfortunately, Denny Hamlin won this stage and the race. Yay. I mean, at least with Pelosi, I'm native Pelosi. I still like a Polo. He's such a sweet person.
The rest of the field, 54 7s and slower. Chris Buescher back there with a 54.5, the only car really within a half a second of Denny Hamlin right now. A half a second. It's amazing how fast.
Half a second, forget you.
Big advantage. Stay in front of the adjustments, and you called it perfectly. He
the 6 that leads all drivers. Larson, who came in scoring more stage points than anyone on the season, finishes second. And a whole host of drivers behind him that need points.
And one driver completely missing inside the top 5. A car I thought did it. To the spotter. Car wouldn't allow it. They just kind of they know if you lift right there, it's easy to see.
Here comes probably the weirdest wreck of the race.
Coming off of turn 3.
My mom and I were like, what?
Caution number 3.
Yeah, that all started back in the middle of turn 3.
I don't think Brown's car was supposed to look like that, guys.
And the 33 is also, I'm not sure the 33.
Oh, get car wall!
Or doesn't have the ability to stay down a lane. I would love to hear what the 33's hearing, because right there,
yeah, that was just. I don't even know what my driving was fair. It just. It just wasn't smart driving there.
Or doesn't have the ability to stay down a lane.
Like.
I would love to hear what the 33's hearing, because right there, he's running it like there's one car to his outside, not 2. Just listen to the spotter.
Two behind. Out there, door, quarter, bumper clear, 20 out there, quarter, bumper, back to doors, top, bottom of 3, all clear, wrecking behind us, inside quarter.
So you gotta, we talk a lot about.
I just don't know what Hill was doing there.
On the roof and what all he's dealing with, and I thought it was clear communication of that he was clear of the 20, and then I heard door and quarter, which tells me the 2 cars you just drove up next to are there. So I feel like Austin, because I questioned if he knew. I think Austin knew how many were out there, but maybe his car wouldn't allow it. They just kind of all.
It just wasn't wise driving there. We're gonna be honest.
So much time, 20th, 25th, 27th.
Todd Gilliland won stage 2.
It's just a field. They're gonna have.
Will be the first. Briscoe plays the strategy. They execute it quite well.
Unfortunately, Denny Hamlin won the race.
I'm out.
Oh man, so Danny on the top is going to take the white flag right here.
So
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. There's Bell.
that's that. All right, like I said, gonna be a little bit shorter podcast today, but let's get to our future predictions portion. It's gonna be a little bit longer next week or Monday because we got IndyCar. I'd say it's gonna be a 2-2 draw Friday. Oh, Carolina won the Stanley Cup, which I did my bracket. I'll show you how bad the rest of my bracket was in a second before we do sign off. I think Alex Pillow wins again. Alex Pillow. Scott Dixon. And I think Will's gonna run off podium. Could say I'm biased. You'd be wrong. NASCAR is racing about a naval base, so I need to make a podium. SVG is gonna win. Again. It's gonna break the Hamlin win streak, thankfully. I think Chase Elliott comes to socket. And then I say a wild Joe Logano comes in third. But that's going to do it for today's podcast. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. God bless. I still believe that Jesus is Lord, and I will see you excuse me Monday for next podcast. Bye, YouTube.